Welcome back to the Code Green Radio Show on 1360 AM. I am honored to have one of our sponsors with me today. We have Ramesh Raghuthaman from D. Miller and Associates. Everyone knows D. Miller from the show. He's on the commercials. Everyone loves it. And we're going to be here today talking about D. Miller and Associates and also the aspect of CTE. So I want to just open it up to Ramesh right now. Ramesh, with the aspect of CTE becoming prevalent in the NFL, how do you think studies will evolve in the upcoming years?
Well, it's an interesting question. First, I want to say thank you, and it's a real pleasure to be with you guys. Really appreciate the opportunity and you guys giving me the time. In response to your question, Rich, I will tell you that unfortunately CTE is not included in the settlement. There was a long debate and discussion about it. However, the science leads us to the conclusion that unfortunately we are not able to definitively link CTE to any playing of professional football. We're not able to establish causation on that issue. And the reason behind that is because CTE tends to start at a very young age. And one of the major arguments in the litigation was, well, look, CTE, most of the players by the time they have are 18, or if they have it, they're already going to have it by the time they're 18. So it's not something that you just get by playing professionally. You would have had it as you were developing.
Okay.
As for the studies, look, when you think about the research, we know that there's really great research going on. I know that there's an issue right now with regards to the conflict of interest with who was funding some of the studies. I'm going to prefer not to comment on that because I'm not really sure of the facts. I don't like to speculate. But what I can tell you is I do know that there is a focused effort on all aspects, including CTE, in order to develop and educate and learn to prevent as much as we can these issues.
Okay. And we have our writer Alex Hand with us today too. Alex, what's your question for Ramesh?
Yeah, could you explain to us what sort of legislation is being done in regards to CTE?
Well, right now, currently, the settlement between the players and the NFL was, everyone knows that they reached a kind of an agreement in principle, right? And we're waiting to hear from the judge presiding over the case. Unfortunately, the judicial system in our country allows us the opportunity to appeal and have other avenues to address, the issue at hand. And where we are right now is the settlement has not been approved yet. It is not effective, not been granted effective or in effect. However, there is rumors, and we have heard that after this latest appeal that it might be sent to the Supreme Court under a writ. Obviously, we hope that they can come to an agreement before that, but that's where it's going. I mean, right now, there is still an appeal pending, so until all the appeals have been addressed and ruled on, there's nothing we can do. I mean, the settlement doesn't take place until the judge puts it into effect.
Okay. And for all those people out there who don't know, what does D. Miller and Associates do for their clients?
Okay. Well, the concussion issue is something that we absolutely wanted to get involved with. We wanted to be a part of. We actually believe. We believe in the issue. We believe the science. We know and believe about the risks, and our players, our clients, they're suffering. I'm not at liberty to say or give specifics, but they're hurt. They're suffering. Their day-to-day routines are affected. Their family life is affected. Their business relationships are affected. We help them with all of that. We also we like to get them tested. We have a testing protocol. Our firm has a number of network providers in our network that we have a set of testing that can be done. We send all our clients to get a full screening by the top doctors, top neurologists, and they get a full 2-day battery of tests. And we like to see what the report says and then be able to go from there. Ideally, what we're trying to do is get our guys the help that they need in the interim so that once the settlement is in effect, because remember, for the players, the biggest part of the settlement is not the cash award, it's the lifetime care. The baseline assessment program and the medical care is absolutely the most important thing. And we, instead of waiting to start this treatment, all of these mental injuries, all of head trauma injuries, all cognitive type of issues, they only deteriorate.
Okay. And you just mentioned the protocol for all your clients. Can you just tell me a little bit about how Dee Miller teamed up with Andre Rison?
Well, interesting enough, him and his wife reached out to us. It was through our some marketing and the radio show. Thanks, but no, they reached out to us. We spent some time with him and his wife, and he joined us and wanted to have us represent him.
Okay, great. And Alex, why don't you just end with one question for Ramesh here?
Yeah, so my question is, why do clients want to come to Dee Miller and Associates?
It's a good question. And there are a lot of good attorneys all over the nation. There are a lot of capable firms and capable attorneys that can handle and help these families, these players in need. That being said, what we do, I think we take it to another level. I think we really take care of our clients. Why you would want to choose Dee Miller is because we're there for you. We're behind our clients. We believe in our clients. We're available to our clients. We stay in constant contact with them. This is a collaborative effort. This is not my case. This is not the firm's case. What this is our clients one chance to make sure that he gets the proper treatment that he deserves, and if he's eligible, the monetary award as well, in order to continue to have the same standard of life. I don't think that people understand the amount of suffering. One of the initiatives that we wanted to do in conjunction with y'all was put together this panel. I mean, I think that we've talked about doing the panel a couple on two separate occasions, and one of the voices that we think is very important is for the families. We know we've gotten significant interest from some of the from some of our clients' wives, some of their family, people that they live with, just to share the story of how real it is and the day-to-day struggle.
Yeah, and we're definitely going to be putting that panel together. We'll probably end up doing 2 panels, one with players and one with wives or family members, because Interstate of Green is really, on board with Dee Miller and Associates, and we want to make sure that their word gets heard. And with that being said, Ramesh, why don't you tell people how to get in contact with Dee Miller and Associates?
Well, the best way to get in contact with us is obviously our phone number is 713-850-8600. But you can also check us out online at www.dmillerlaw.com. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, pretty much every kind of social media platform. Our hashtag is #DMillerLaw. And if you put that in there, you'll be able to see a lot. See who we are, see about our firm. We had Andre Rison in. He came to visit for a couple of days. We did some video work with him as well regarding some of the concussion stuff.
Okay. I just want to thank Ramesh Raghuthaman for coming for D. Miller and Associates.